Hi everyone, it's Ashley. This is my 24-week pregnancy update, and I'm so happy to be 24 weeks. It's been 2 years exactly today since I had my first loss, and it's been an okay day. I am focusing on this pregnancy, and I had an ultrasound and a doctor's appointment today, so that was good to kind of continue the healing that the past 2 years have been for, really. Yesterday we planted our annual tribute to the babies. My son and I got 4 planters together and planted marigold seeds. We put them right on the front steps, and it's just awesome to see them grow, and for me it's a really nice way to just continue to think about them. Every day, multiple times a day, I walk by those planters, and sometimes I automatically think of them, sometimes I just stop and think and wonder what they would be like, but it's never a bad thing. I'm never sad when I walk by them. Their spirits are growing through these little flowers. So that's that. Past 2 weeks, excuse me, we went down to Philadelphia for Easter. My sister was in a 5K with one of her friends, so we went down to support her for that. While we were there, I had a pain while I was walking, and it made me nervous, and I immediately went back to the hotel and checked the heartbeat on the Doppler, and obviously things were fine. But I'm really happy to be here at 24 weeks. I've been anticipating getting here after our loss milestone of the latest one. The first one was, I was almost 12 weeks. So once we got past there, this was the next milestone I've been anticipating and waiting for, and just kind of anxious. The past 2 weeks I've been kind of anxious to get here. Closer it got, the more I kept thinking, please let's just get there, let's just get there. I want to have a child who's viable, and I want to be at a stage where I know that if something happens or I go into preterm labor, that this child could survive outside of my body. And so I'm really happy to get here. What was I going to say? Okay, so symptoms and cravings. I haven't really been craving anything specifically. I'm highly susceptible to commercials, and honestly just like driving past places. I don't know if you could hear that, but I don't know, some type of four-wheeler or something? No, dirt bike. We went to Sonic for the first time. We don't live very close to a Sonic, so when we were around one about a week ago, I thought to myself, I'm going to try Sonic, and it was great. I'm kind of happy that they're not that close to us, because I might be getting like a cherry limeade a lot, but they're not, so I just can't get them if they're not close. Symptoms, I haven't really had anything change. I'm gagging a lot less, even on my toothbrush at night. Let's see. It's interesting, right? My weight, I think I've gained about 10 to 15 pounds. I'm not very sure. It fluctuates so much from one day to the next because, for whatever reason, one of my main symptoms is constipation, and I'm thinking that has a lot to do with the fluctuation of weight from day to day. And the fact that I love chips and salt. So that's that. I had a midwife's appointment today. I had an ultrasound today, my last, thankfully, anatomy scan. This has been our third anatomy scan because they just couldn't get everything that they needed. And by this third one, I was kind of getting anxious that they just weren't telling me that they weren't seeing something that should be there, or they were seeing something that shouldn't be there, or something was there but it didn't look right, that type of thing. So they didn't give me another ultrasound appointment, so they've said they have everything that they need and everything looks great. So it's just the fact that the baby wouldn't cooperate the first 2 times. Not that it was cooperative today, but I actually started out on my back, and then at one point she made me lean on my, turn onto my side, and then back to my back, and I think she got, obviously, what she needed. My midwife's appointment, we went over, again, that we're traveling. I have to go, I have to go for the glucose test in 2 weeks. So at 26 weeks, she wants me to go for that. Also, they're going to take a couple of extra blood vitamin levels because of my lap band surgery. She wants to make sure that I'm absorbing all the vitamins that I need. We also went over the fact that I ate the hummus that had potential listeria in it. And I was so mad because I never have hummus. And we had it, I brought it to, when we were traveling down to Philadelphia. I had cut up some cucumber and all that, and we brought it for the hummus. Hummus and vegetables. And then, so that was a Friday we had it, and then the next Tuesday it came out saying that there might have been listeria in it. I haven't had any symptoms, and it was technically like a possibility that the hummus could have the listeria, but it was annoying. I actually have a whole another tub of the same code. So I don't know if I'm going to take it back or just throw it out. I'm not sure. We talked about having a doula at the birth. When we went on the hospital tour, they said that my son could be in the labor and delivery room. That was fine. But he needed a caretaker of his own. And my husband would be my caretaker, and so then Finn would need his own caretaker. So I asked today if we hired a doula, would the doula be my caretaker and my husband be my son's caretaker? She said, yes, that's what would happen, but if your son got scared or whatever, during the labor and delivery, would you be okay if your husband missed the birth? I'm okay with it. I don't know how he feels about it. I had a C-section the last time, so he wasn't really a part of it. He sat next to me, But anyway, obviously it's something we're going to talk about. I'd love to be able to labor and call my mom and have her be down here and just not even have a doula. But who knows what's going to happen. Actually, so my next appointment is 28 weeks for the midwife, which seems really far away. I mean, it is really far away, but like, I'm used to going a lot more. Anyway, next appointment for the midwife is 28 weeks. Then at 30 weeks, I have another appointment. I'm not sure if that's when you start going every 2 weeks, but that's when 30 weeks is when they do a discussion about a VBAC. And they have all of my records. They have what they need. And we'll go over them with the risks, or I don't remember what she said, risks and something else is, and make a decision based on that discussion at 30 weeks. So, yep. I think that's the majority of what I had to say. I did already take my bump shot today. If I can attach it, I will attach it at the end. So don't expect too much though, because I don't know if I can. Okay, see you in 2 weeks. Bye.